Pom-Pom bows are meant to be full of volume, so to achieve that, we're going to use floral satin ribbon today. It has just the right amount of stiffness to keep our bow's loops from falling flat. Okay, so roll out your ribbon, right side down if your ribbon is double-sided, and place your box on top. Not sure how to wrap the perfect gift? We have a tutorial for that. Now keep your ribbon aligned at the center of the box and pull the tail until it reaches past one of the corners by 3 or 4 inches. This next part has a few twists and turns, so watch closely. You're going to hold the ribbon at the center of the box and pull the spool end over to meet it. Wrap the spool underneath the center ribbon, then around the bottom of the box and back up. Now you can pull the spool end of the ribbon past the corner here by 3 or 4 inches and cut it away. Slip this tail underneath the cross pieces and tie a knot. And here's the best part. All the bulk is on the top here, so our box sits perfectly flat. Now you're ready to make the bow. Alright, to start the bow, grab your spool of ribbon and make a big loop. This is how wide your bow will end up being, so compare your loop to your box and adjust accordingly. Now just wrap the ribbon around and around for a total of 8 loops. 1 full rotation equals 1 loop. So here's 2 loops, 3 loops, 4 loops, 5 loops. You can do more or less loops than what I'm doing, but just stick to an even number. Okay, I have my 8 loops, so now I can cut the ribbon from the spool. Next, you'll use your scissors to make diagonal cuts on the corners of each folded edge. So 2 here, and 2 here. See how that creates little notches? Next, rotate your ribbon so that the notches line up on top of each other in the middle. It's okay if they're not exactly the same size. At this point, you could tie a length of ribbon, a wire, or a chenille stem around the middle here, and then form your bow, making it good for attaching to a garland or wreath. But we're just going to tie it straight onto our gift. As I'm tying the knot, I like to shift it to the underside of the loops to make it less visible. See how those notches we cut come in handy here? Less bulk makes tying a secure knot so much easier. Here's where our bow comes alive. Start on one side and pull out the innermost loop. Now twist and pull it toward the center of the bow like this. Next, pull out the outermost loop in your other hand and do the same thing. Twist and pull it toward the center. Repeat this process of pulling out the innermost loop, then the outermost, each time twisting and pulling them toward the center. When all the loops are done on one side, just turn the box around and do it on the other side. Once your bow is formed, feel free to pull, twist, and fluff it however you need until it looks just right. The final touch is trimming the tails. Try simple angled cuts, or get a little fancier with dovetails, or you could just snip them off completely. That's all there is to it for the Pom-Pom bow. Be sure to check out our other gift bow videos for more how-to inspiration, and I'll see you next time.